All right, so back to this. Yeah, I mean, there we go. We can get some volume up. Well, I guess the main menu screen isn't started yet, but still, no preparation. There we go. Yeah, I mean, hmm, well, it's like again, hypothetically take place after the original game. So again, right? That confirms it. I don't know why it took me so long to see that, but still. But beyond that, right? Again, just back to this, I guess. I mean, yeah, and we're just continuing it off. I mean, part three, the last part, we again we went into the room with the busted door, figured out who we are. That was kind of a no-brainer. And we got to join our party after finding the life jam guy, right? Had a bit of trouble with him. We were probably under leveled, but I'm also still figuring out how mechanics work, or more so how this is the characters, right? You know, their archetypes and how they kind of differ from what we see in the original. So there's that, right? But beyond that, now that Sweetheart's part of our party, again, we'll just carry on trucking. I'm in I talked about it the last time, right? Kind of the big toss up or big question is okay, what's the deal with headspace? Because the real world, right? We know it's just simply after the good ending, right? I mean, we know that both Sunny and we at first, I'm like, okay, we have the mended violin with the sheet music. It has to be the good ending, right? But there's an even simpler, way to figure that out, and that's because both Sunny and Basil's still alive. I mean, the good ending is the only ending where that's the outcome. So because we get again, in interacting in the real world in our new house post move, which we figured that out. We saw the plans from Basil, right? So it's like we know that again. What's it called? He's saying the real, so he's still around and kicking, right? So at least in terms of that, obviously you're still dealing with kind of the trauma, again, still dealing with what's it called? The even though we told the truth, good ending, right? Obviously still kind of dealing with some shit. So that makes complete sense. But the big sort of question was headspace, right? So what's going on with that? Because we saw when we're Sunny in headspace, because good ending Sunny be Omori. And again, the world was kind of gray, and what that kind of symbolized there, what that represents is that again, it pretty much died, right? That's what it feels like. But then all of a sudden we're dropped into this new sort of like it seems like honestly a combination, like pseudo, you got the characters of headspace, but it seems to be a real world location, at least until you go up to the first floor. But who knows, right? My guessing is that we'll figure out. What I'm curious and interested now is now we have Sweetheart's part of our party. What direction is this going to go in? Right? It's like, where is this going to go from here? Who knows, right? I don't. That's why I need to play and see. But it's like who knows? But what I will do is I want to go back to the surface with Sweetheart, kind of see that, and then we can carry on. Just because I want to see if she'll react, or and then again we're here, right? And then here's Biscuit. So, or how are you doing? Oh, no, we learn. Okay, guess we gotta move. So also still like this music. And again, look, we can have a six moves. Lightly heal all friends, and that's actually a pretty good move. Well, I guess how much is lightly heal? Because I will say there's some weird stuff. So for example, there'd be times where bread would only heal 30, and it's like, okay, I mean it says 60, so what's up with that? And then it's like, so, you know, and lightly heal, right? It's not very clear what again, right, that actually entails, but who knows, right? We'll deal with that as we go. I'm not sure, but there'd also be sometimes where it'd heal like 60. So I don't know if it's like a programming error or what. Like I'm actually genuinely confused. So good thing these boxes don't change. That would be a pain. But yeah, we're going back up to the surface because I want to see if Sweetheart will react at all. Which direction was that in? I think that was just to the right here. I think yeah, it was just this way. So let's see. Yeah, because then we go here, here, There's a sweetheart's message. So yeah, I was just this way, right? This has got to. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I'm like, this got to mean something, right? Because we have access to the first floor, and then we see it's like, yeah. So I'm gonna go up here real quick just with sweetheart, see if it changes anything. My guess is I don't think so, but realistically, if you're a sweetheart and you saw it, you'd be like, wait a second, what the fuck? Mm, what's going on with the world above? Because clearly it's just where we're at now, right? Sorry, I'm drinking water. Is like a metro, right? And then you come out here and all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck is happening? What's going on? And again, this was the picture that one of the pictures I saw of the mod, but I didn't assume that, it'd be we'd be seeing it so soon, and that's just the overworld. So clearly it seems like most of this is gonna take place underground, right? There we go. So let's just leave here and go back and progress. So yeah, I mean, it is nice. So sweetheart, yeah, over leveled at least for now, level 8. Um, it is interesting that again, you start off as yourself. It's almost like real again, just the real world comparison, like real world far away, where you start off with yourself, then you eventually recruit Kel as well as Hero, and then Aubrey. You eventually got the gang together, right? In the real world too. We went right? Yeah, we already went this way. So it's kind of similar here where you need to get everyone as part of the group. So again, right? Can we get anything else from? Oh, we already got that. So please don't tell me that like took up another spot or some shit. Okay, no, it's not. So we'll need to see how much that actually heals for. So, but again, there seems to be some like wonky stuff. Again, at least that was most because I figured out, what the symbols and like icons mean for like the stats. But mostly, like again, this healing 30, as opposed to 60, and then it's sometimes healing 60. So we don't know in terms of that, right? It's just a bit wonky there. So again, we can carry on here. So it's all jam guy stuff. Chemistry set, which we Breaking Bad up in here. Yeah, this is oh my god. Fucking early versions of life juice. Inadequate. Okay, so before not life jam, life juice. Harnessing the power of life. Damn, that's what's it called? This is what this just the Kool-Aid man was up to this whole time, I guess. What is that? Oh, it must be like testing table, red liquid, probably just jam. Hopefully. So clearly we need to go up. So let's go left. Okay, we're in like this. We're probably gonna have to fight that. So yeah, just fight it. So there are no follow-ups though. So again, I don't want to say I keep forgetting that, but it's like it's something to note that what's it called? So that's just not a thing here. So not anything we really need to worry about then. So, but now with all four of us, the enemies they aren't really anything. So again, because you can just quad attack with no issue. So there we go. Get out of here. So Doey grew level 6 space boy. So he learned intimidate, right? So what does that do? Decreases attack for all foes. Okay. So again, and we know that Sweetheart's like the Aubrey variant, Space Boy's the Cal variant, and Doey's the Hero variant, right? Okay, what the fuck is that there? Simp. You're into mass the fuck is that full? Okay, what is going on up here? What are these posters about fighting pure evil? I don't know these posters. Should I? Aliens attacking Earth. Zombie outbreak. I should probably know those, but I don't. Eye drops. The pool. The pool is empty. I'm not sure it's supposed to say that. Again, I was hoping we'd get something about the S, but who knows, right? Again, that's why I said, it's a mod, right? So you kind of expect that kind of stuff. It's a bit like wonky, right? Or there's a bit so that's I'd say relatively normal. Confetti, nice. What's in here? Glue gun. Okay, so that's an item. Oh, it's an item for someone. Hold on. for Sweetheart. And then yeah, just she can have the extra offense because she doesn't have a ton. Not the rolling pin. So it must be an item for a space boy then. So let's see. Increase his heart, decrease attack, increase defense. Holy shit, look at the fucking speed decrease. I'm not sure I want that. Because Space Boy's an attacker. Yeah, no, just that's fine. So and then now what we can do is let's heal and save and then go up. Right again. Just being cautious here. Making use of the save points, right? So yeah, let's do that. Save. It's also important to note we're still in prologue. So again, I assume there's a decent bit more to this game. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff going on here. One. Great Gator. Yeah, just fight this guy so we don't need to deal with it. Let's see. Miss. Typical unlucky. Yeah, just so far again though, like I mentioned, the puzzles haven't been too bad. So I'm not exactly really concerned about not being able to figure this one out. It's just, yeah, you see a lot of crates, and that's not a good sign, especially if they're like spread out. So, but again, I'll figure it out. See ya. Sunny Gorilla level 6. That's nice. So I'm sorry. Huh. And then sus and stop, right? So, okay, how do we actually get onto here? So hold on, wait a second. We can just fucking do this, right? So we can get to here. Okay, I see. So what we need to do. Holy shit, wait. Did I fucking trap myself? I think I did. I trapped myself. That's why I'm like, hold on, I need to use the fucking emergency radio. Because yeah, I realized I trapped myself there. So before I go there, let me figure out what I need to do. So because once I go there, I'm basically committed, right? So what we can do is shit, hold on. I can do this there, right? I can't push, yeah, no. So I need to do this, right? Need to do this, need to do this, need to do this. So that should be good then. Let's see. Yeah, this should be good. I guess I can't get back though, because again, looking at it, right? Yeah, I can't get back. So I guess I'm committed, or I just use the emergency radio, but should be good for now. Okay, we have the train ticket though. That's a train pass. Welcome aboard. Okay, so we did only need one. Good thing I didn't buy like four. That would have been a waste. Who's this? Fish boy. That's fancy talk for deep well. Fallen world. Yeah, we haven't actually heard them. What's S plus A? It says sweetheart reference. I was gonna say I don't think it matters which cart we go in. I just wanted to explore the rest of this area. So we'll see where this goes. What'd be interesting is if after, because you remember there's a train to Orange Oasis, right? If you remember kind of that sequence and what happened, Sonny had he kind of had like what would you call it? Like an incident with something, right, on the train to Orange Oasis, and we know kind of the significance Orange Oasis has, right? So it'll be interesting to see, what happens like after getting on this train, if we can possibly get, maybe even like go back to the real world. But it'll be interesting to say the least. So, but we can just go on, right? So I guess we'll see what ends up happening here. So we are just on the train then, right? So yeah, this is very similar. This is pretty much how it was in berries. This is pretty much how it was when crystals, when we went to Orange Oasis. Little bones, spider webs, dirt. Oh, all right. I guess we're here. We touched every bag. Um, see at our stop, fallen world. So we still have no idea what this is, right? The fallen world. I assume it's where we have been. I mean, going up to the first floor very much looks like a fallen world. Hold on, let's before I get off, I wanna okay, now it just says baggage. Baggage. So yeah, that's I guess interesting there. But no incident, I guess is a good way to put it. So now we're off. Who is this fucking Basil? That's why I'm like, no, it's a different hat. I just again, right? Still gonna explore as much as I can, at least now, right? While we're able to. Because again, A, I don't know how long this is gonna last. B, rather do that now. It looks like there's no like quests, like that's not a thing, which I mean that makes sense, I guess. That'd be well, that's actually a lie. We know there's the bunny quest and then the quest about finding was it like I don't remember their name, just their friends. So yeah, but obviously very not very pertinent, very low threats. So Sun Hat Ghost. Okay, and then there's fucking Sweetheart. Of course, there's a fucking bunny guarding that. There's five. Go after the conductor. Yeah, I didn't. Jesus. So that's why it was there. So again, still got nothing out of that. So but again, their attacks are literally not doing anything. So it's like just I guess more really how many of our fucking attacks missed this turn? That's actually such a fucking troll. Just unlucky. It's good good thing we're fighting all these bunnies because we'll be able to get what's it called? Really? This is what I mean with getting unlucky. Like this is such a fucking joke. Exactly what I mean with getting unlucky. How many attacks I missed so far? It's actually insane. Uh just but oh well, we'll see what's in that watermelon. Hopefully it's worth. I mean, that's how I get most of the items. I don't really buy them because it's like you can just get them all from the watermelon. So there we go. So just kill it, right? Hopefully we get a decent amount of XP and clams, right? Not as much as the golden, what was it, the golden sprout mold, right? But I guess it's all right. Snow cone. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We see a picnic basket down there too. So yeah, snow cones are actually pretty good. So it's not too bad there, right? Okay, and here's a Snailies. I didn't even see that fucking mouse or rat. So yeah, just kill it. Yeah, reach the point to now we have four people. It's not as big of an issue fighting these because you can just spam attack, right? And there's no real issue there. So at least with these current enemies, we're fine. Let's see with who knows about the stronger ones once we eventually get there. Let's see. Fallen World Station. Elevator on the right. I mean, if it's like how we saw it before, yeah, don't fuck with those sprout moles. Can we go in here? Locked. Yeah, that doesn't seem too good of an idea. Hold on. Before we heal, let's talk to this person. Please discuss. I know professional appearance is everything. I mean, with all the rats roaming around. Yeah, so if we're just gonna take that elevator though, and I still find it funny that it says Mari's picnic basket. So, but oh wait, that's blocked off anyway, so we can't even go that direction. So it looks like we need to take the elevator. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, cutscene. This isn't me doing that. We gonna start the elevator or what? No one pushed the button. My communicator. He's actually gained signal. Turn off at once. Okay, it doesn't matter. We know what the surface looks like. Must be another communicator nearby. Perhaps it's my crew outside. Why is it kind of white? Here's the thing: we know what the surface looks like. And shit, is that the game? Oh my god. So in case you didn't know, when you go to actually download the game, okay, I clicked off the screen. Don't do that. when you go to actually download the game and you go to do that, you're downloading the first chapter, right? So again, right? You go and do that, you download it, right? Use it part of, what is it, one loader, right? And then you go and just play it, right? Like we have been. Again, it's part three. So I guess when they said it was about 60 minutes, they really meant it. That's why I was like, I saw it kind of went I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then I saw chapter one end and I'm like, oh no. But it is what it is, right? But here's the thing, I'd say for that one chapter, it was pretty good, right? We got that bit of the real world at the beginning, and that kind of sets the context or like background situation for like, okay, what's going on, where we are, right? We know it's, post good ending, real world, right? After the move. Uh, and then we get that headspace portion, which is seemingly the again main holy shit, the game actually closed. Hold on. Go back to here because I'm not done yet. And then we get that headspace portion. We again, go through the metro, get the characters right, and then eventually we're left off at that portion. So again, I enjoyed it. Again, I'd say main critique so far was whatever was up with the bread only healing 30. I'm not sure if that's like a programming, thing or what, but along with, clicking the S and then seeing that, the pool's already filled or whatever. And it's like, so I don't think that's supposed to be showing them, but again, it is interesting, right? So to say the least. Hold on, I want to see. So is there no issue with us loading these files? Oh shoot, I can't access the menu. Hold on. I can't. Okay, Basil, because this is, I can't access the menu. I'm clicking X and so yeah, that's just because I'm actually curious to see kind of how the mod interacts with the game since seemingly make them compatible. So it's like, yeah, I'm actually interested to see that. So who knows, right? Let's up to 25 seconds. It doesn't take that long. So, but I guess it's better to highball it than lowball it. And then people be like, oh, why is this but anyway, so that was a bit weird though, because I loaded into that and then I couldn't access the options. So Basil's house, Faraway Park. So this is before. So yeah, this is now. Okay, I can access the options menu here though. Damn, look at everyone sleeping. Nope. So again, so we can't access the options menu here. It's just I guess I don't know, just the other one we couldn't. And those were our old these were the saves that I actually used and played through, right? When I had initially recorded it. This was the one where I stopped at because this is where you can decide which route you want to go on. And then these two are my Kikomori route files. So both of them are at the Forest Playground. So they're just different paths I took with Abby and then the castle. So again, everyone's maxed out. But of course, we know it's all dream. So that's the whole point, right? It's a dream world. Oh, I'm an idiot. So yeah, you still go options and then you go to title screen, right? But again, with that, right, I guess that kind of ends the again, that kind of ends my playthrough of the mod, because again, that's where chapter one ends. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think I might follow the Reverie Twitter. I actually don't know, but I have no idea if or like when, the second chapter is gonna. No, I don't. But because I follow the Omori one, but I don't follow the what's it called? I can actually show off. I can show off the Reverie website real quick. Yeah, but I don't follow them, so it's like, hold on, I can show this, right? So oh, I actually opened up Steam. So yeah, so let's go here, right? I can show this real quick. New share this, right? So now I'm sharing this screen. All right. So this is again, the website for the actual mod itself. Again, Reverie chapter one download. That's literally how I got it. And then the big thing is, yeah, so like a lot of things happened. Mod fan game said after the events of Omori's good, and it even says there, Chapter 1 player in his dream world, strange new environment, meets familiar face, attempts to make sense of vastly changed place. Again, because we see, the whole, it seems like dead, and then also just obviously the metro, and then just the desolate, I guess, landscape, right? And then, featuring three entirely new party members, that's what he did. So good ending around 60 minutes. So I guess that was true. It just took me 2.5 hours. New area, again, mysterious underground tunnels. Bosses, we haven't, well, I guess the Life Gem was boss, but new area. And again, 2 difficulty modes, normal and hard. Glad I did normal because I wouldn't. And then Finging project to provide closure to the player after events. Plot lines largely left unfinished without proper ending. True routes, satisfactory conclusion. And again, that's just post, not even really post Ikikomori, but more so again independent from the cycle itself, right? Expand the events of the true ending, and we saw that with the real world. And then his friends, but that's clearly for a later chapter. Faithfulness, again, characters of the project. I'd say they did a good job thus far, but we've also only seen 4 characters, so yeah, but anyway, right? So again, one loader, so that's what we saw, and then you get data here from this link. Again, right? And then this was saying, rather big mods. We even saw some bugs, I think, with the healing, and then that message, but and then again, change the game's files. Just don't use it with our stuff. And again, so chapter 1, you can see its release is well, the original chapter 1 was May 25th, but then they released the updated version on July 1st. So again, it's like, yeah, I mean, and then the demo was October 31st. So I know they have a Twitter. I haven't I mean, yeah, you can actually see this. So I'm not going to click on that though, because it'll bring me to my Twitter. And then this is, I assume, their Discord. But again, it's like, so this is just the website. And so now what I can do, go back to Omori here. There we go. It's just something where it's like, yeah, with that, the big thing being, I guess, we'll see if they continue on. I mean, it was the original demo, which was released closing in on a year ago, funny enough, because it's September 9th. The original demo, then the actual chapter 1, then the update. So it'll be interesting to see, because we played through, even though it was chapter 1, right? It still said prologue. So it'll be interesting to see, if or like, when chapter 2 is released, right? How they pick up, it'll be interesting to see there. But and again, I'm liking it thus far. Just the few, bugs, I guess, quote unquote, that we came across. But other than that, I think it's good, again, the real world portion. I'm glad we got a bit of real world. I was worried it was only going to be headspace. And then again, I'm kind of I'm liking the direction they went in with headspace. How it's completely changed after the good ending. I think that makes sense. And then again, we're also focusing on characters whose, I guess, storylines, quote unquote, weren't finished as opposed to just the usual party, which would make sense anyway, since we have them in real life now. I mean, that's the thing, and that's why we're playing as Sunny in the Dream. That I don't really have anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.